I'm scared. Because at the end of the day, this represents me and no one else. I don't know, it's a weird concept, but it's like, I just want it to be 100% authentic and 100% real. Let's go through it once and I'll tell you where it starts.
Cool. Okay, one more time.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. Tonight I'm alive in a dollar sign, guaranteed I can blow your mind. Tonight I'm alive in a dollar sign, guaranteed I can blow your mind. This whole year has been just like jam-packed full with like things that I've always dreamed of doing. Performing in Glastonbury to doing The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon to now putting out my record. You gotta work really, really hard, and I feel like, you know, it's not just for music, it's for anything that you do in life. My dad always used to say you need to work really, really hard to get just a tiny bit of luck. I didn't think having a career like this is possible. I didn't think that it's something that was like in my reach. My earliest memories of music, my father was a musician. I was always surrounded by music. I've kind of had like ups and downs with trying to find myself. It's this one. Well, I was really young. I remember waking up really early in the morning and seeing foxes in the back garden. I have really, really vivid memories of just going into the living room in my little Barbie belly top or like anything I could find and dance around. This is so embarrassing. I remember driving to school and singing along to the Stereophonics, Christina Aguilera, Robbie Williams, and it was always just a part of what I was brought up into. I was too young to really understand the lyrics and really know what they were talking about, but as I grew older I'd still listen to those same albums over and over again, and then the lyrics would start making sense to me. It was honest and truthful, and you know, it wasn't sugar-coated. They were really just singing about stuff that they knew, and I admired that. Hey, this is Dua. This is my third cover, which I'm going to be putting on YouTube. When I started putting covers up online, it was when I had just moved back to London when I was 15. I did Ain't No Other Man by Christina Aguilera. I did Super Duper Love by Joss Stone. Price Tag by Jessie J. I don't know, I just did like loads, but they were the kind of videos where it was like, hey, I'm Dua Lipa and I'm 15 years old and this is my cover of Super Duper Love by Joss Stone. It's kind of how everything started, you know, from doing these covers. It was just when I started taking music seriously. Then I had like this tiny little demo track on my laptop, and then I started just contacting a few different people and just getting like random demos here and there. And they all sounded so different because I just didn't know what my sound was. Been waiting for the right time, but I like them. Baby. Yeah. Is it all set up in the booth? Okay.
Dua's was always an easier proposition than most because she has such a clear idea of what she liked and just as importantly what she didn't like.
I kept on going into studio sessions going, I want to make a song that sounds a bit like J. Cole mixed with Nelly Furtado. Try and like merge the two together to have this like hip-hop influenced pop. You know, I was writing a lot, and the first song that I wrote where I was like, oh, this could be something, was Hotter Than Hell. That's when labels started getting interested. He calls me the devil, I make him wanna sin. Every time I knock, he can help but let me in. Must be homesick for the real, all the real estate gets. You probably still adore me with my hands around your neck. Can you feel the warmth? Yeah. Once that happened and I signed my deal, I was told that I could quit my job at the restaurant. And I think that was like the craziest moment of my life. And my friends would be like, oh, what are you doing today? Oh, I'm just going to the studio and that's it. It seemed like such a dream. find the answer to your prayers.
One more time.
Everything comes from me. From the set list to every song to what I write about to how I want my record to sound, I'm 100% involved in it. It's scary and it's exciting, and I feel like I owe that to myself, but also to my fans. When people send me letters and they say that my music has touched them or made them feel a certain type of way, that makes me really happy. I want people to know that we all go through the same things in one way or another. It makes me feel like I'm in the right place and I'm doing what I should be doing. It pushes me to work harder. It pushes me to make sure that the next thing I put out is better than the last thing I did.
I believe when people listen to the whole record, they'll get a much clearer idea of the kind of person that she is. She's worked really, really hard for 2 years or whatever, and has had all these dreams and all these expectations, and it's starting to become a reality.
I'm bringing who I am as an artist, and I want to put out there everything that is completely me, 100%. You know, if you take away all the production, it's just the bones of a proper song. It can be just on piano and it will sound exactly the same, and I feel like it's really about authenticity. In the beginning, God created heaven and earth. For what it's worth, I think that he might have created you first. Just my opinion. Your body is the one paradise that I wanna fly to every day. And every night I've been sick and tired of running, chasing all of the flashing lights. These late nights don't mean nothing, so I just wanna apologize. I'm sorry, so sorry. I'm sorry, yeah. I need your love, and I'm dying for the rush, 'cause my heart ain't got enough. I need your touch, this is getting serious. Tell me that it's not the end of us. How can we go back to the beginning? How can we go back to the beginning? Without you, I've got no air to breathe in. How can we go back to the beginning? It's a massive milestone for me. From doing these covers to making an album, to actually get to do this as a career, it's been like a really, this is so cheesy, but a really magical process. Just gotta keep going. No rest for the wicked. Dreams do come true. I'm coming from, yeah, is the darker side of me that makes you feel so numb. 'Cause